you so much for having me. I really appreciate all the effort you're putting into Veronica.
Oh my goodness, no problem. Please have a seat.
All right, thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
First off, I want to let you know how much of a joy Veronica is to have in class.
Oh, thank you.
She's such a sweet little girl. She's excelling in math and is always willing to take the time to help her fellow classmates, sometimes without even being asked.
Well, Veronica loves math. It's the first thing she wants to do whenever she comes home from school. She's always excited to do her math homework, and she'll even help her little sister who's in kindergarten with her math homework. It's so great to see them working together.
Oh, that is really great. Now, in the letter I sent home, said I wanted to discuss Veronica's reading scores and her reading level.
Yes, that didn't surprise me. She really doesn't have an interest in reading. She always complains when it's time to do her reading homework, and it's hard to get her to read for fun. She'd rather watch TV or be on the internet, and her little sister always wants to be read to, but Veronica shows no interest in that, and me and my husband are really willing to do whatever it takes to help her out.
That's great. She's lucky to have parents that are willing to help her. And that's typical. Most students would much rather watch TV or play on the internet than read for fun, which is unfortunately very sad. And I noticed the same thing at school. She has no interest in reading, and she never wants to read for fun. And I'm hoping that me and you can work together to improve her reading scores. First, I want to share some of her scores with you. As you can see right here, she's on a first grade reading level while she's in second grade. And this is a September first grade reading level, and right now we're in March for second grade.
Okay.
So, if that makes a little bit sense.
No, right, that does, yeah. Okay.
And I have noticed her two biggest problems are lack of interest and fluency. So I have made a list of resources down here for you and your husband to help Veronica. These websites right here are for the student to use, and you just pick the age and then the reading level, and it's all these like different fun games and activities to help her with her reading. And then readwritethink.org and Reading Rockets are resources for parents to help their children with their reading levels.
Oh, wow. These resources are really great. Veronica loves spending time on the internet, so I really think she's going to enjoy trying these out. And it's a really great thing for me and my husband to have, too. Do you have any advice for us?
Well, the first thing I mentioned was that she's not very interested in reading, and you said the same thing at home.
Yes.
So I was wondering, since you know Veronica better than I do, if you could just tell me what are some things she's interested in.
Well, she loves animals.
Okay.
Like you said, she's a very compassionate girl. She even wants to be a vet when she grows up because she loves to help animals. And some of her favorite toys are Polly Pockets or The Littlest Pet Shop.
Okay, great. I'll start looking for books next time I order books that have to do with animals, Littlest Pet Shop, and Polly Pockets. Is there anything else she's interested in?
Well, her two favorite TV shows are Hannah Montana and Wizards of Waverly Place.
Those are two very popular shows in second grade.
I bet.
I will make sure to also let our librarian know, so the next time that Veronica has library science, she can pull some of those books out for Veronica to read.
Okay.
I really feel that finding books that she thinks are interesting and enjoys reading will help her and like reading a lot more.
Oh, well, thank you. Me and my husband will try to look for books that are in her interests, too. Now you said she had a problem with her fluency. How do you think we can help her with that?
Okay, well, fluency is very important for reading. Some students don't like to read aloud just because they have trouble reading, and so therefore they get embarrassed reading out loud. So I think we need to do some things to help her with her fluency. And one thing that I do is I read aloud to my students at least once a day, sometimes more. I think that modeling fluency really helps students to improve their fluency.
All right, my husband and I can help with that as well. We can try to read to her before she goes to bed. And are there any other suggestions with that?
Another thing I do to help my students with fluency is buying books on CDs. And I have a learning center over there where the children go and they'll listen to the CD on headphones and read along with the book. And some of the students will read out loud while the CD is playing so they can practice their fluency. And even to save some money, I'll just buy blank CDs and record it myself. And so actually I have a few extra if you want to bring some home for Veronica.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so generous of you. I really appreciate all the effort that you're putting into Veronica.
Oh, of course. I really want to see Veronica excel in reading. I think if we work as a team, we can really help her improve. Does Veronica enjoy reading or writing poems? Poems are a great resource to help with fluency.
I believe we have a few Shel Silverstein books, and she enjoys them. She enjoys us reading them to her. So we'll start having her read them to us.
Okay, yeah, that's a great author. I really think that will help her. I have noticed in class that she does not enjoy reading in front of other children. I asked her why, and she told me that she's not a good reader and that she gets embarrassed because she doesn't read very well. I'm going to continue to give her positive reinforcement when she does read out loud to help build her confidence. Earlier in our discussion, you mentioned that she enjoys helping her little sister with her math homework.
Yes, Naomi, her little sister, she loves to help her with her math homework. It's so cute watching them work together.
Oh, that's really great. Do you think Veronica would enjoy reading to Naomi?
I think that's a great idea. I'll suggest it to both the girls. I think that might be something they would do.
I think that having Veronica read to Naomi would help her build confidence, and it would be in a less threatening atmosphere than the classroom, in like the comfort of your home and with her little sister, and it would really help with her fluency and her confidence.
That's a great idea.
I really believe that if we work as a team, that we can help Veronica improve in reading. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so. You've pretty much covered everything. But thank you for all your suggestions you've given me today.
No problem. I really want to see Veronica improve. I will continue to work on her reading skills and her fluency at school, and to look for books that she finds interesting. And you can continue to do the stuff that we talked about at home. And maybe in 3 or 4 weeks we can look for an improvement over time, and then maybe meet again and discuss the next step.
Okay, yes, thank you. It's all very encouraging. Thank you so much, and thanks for spending some time to discuss everything with me.
No problem. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call me or email me. And even, I send a planner home every day that you have to sign for Veronica. So if you want to write me a little note in the planner, I see that every day.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I can be sure to do that.
All right. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
in.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.